What's going on? It's the RapNerd, and it is a new Tuesday, so that means it is another week of new releases for physical media. And this week I have nothing but new releases, no joints that I picked up that were older or random choices. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first joint. Now, the first joint was supposed to release last week, but Arrow Video pushed it back at the last minute. And it had me a little mad, but after receiving it, I am floored and just so excited to have it. And this is Friday the 13th, the remake. And this is my favorite film in the franchise. I have a video talking about how I feel like the hate for it is unnecessary, because I think that this is a really good slasher film, and again, the best film in the franchise. It has a real story, it has real characters, has real scares, and overall I think it's a solid movie that makes some sense out of all of the craziness within the franchise. So I got my Manhattan shirt on right now to show some love to this, because this by far is my favorite release of the week. So to start things off, it's this custom slipcase here, and you have the bag Jason and then the hockey Jason. One of the great things I think the movie does is having the duality of Jason evolving within the movie. And then here you have the slit down the middle of the missing girl, which is another additive to the story, because there's a reason why these kids are here. They're not just here for the sake of being here, which is something that I do love. Turn on the back and that's all the details. It has the 4K version, the theatrical, and the killer cut, which I think is the best cut of all. It adds some things at the beginning detailing the origin story of Jason, and there are some things sprinkled throughout that make the movie have even better pacing to me and feel more lived in, and I loved it about that. So off rip though, when I saw this case, had to buy it. I already have it back here with the set of Friday the 13th, but again, this being my favorite, I'm gonna get the special edition, but this is what makes it even harder, right? Take the case off, and of course you have the theatrical poster, and you can flip it inside out. So on the other side of this artwork is the same artwork from the slipcase, but I just love that these boutique labels give you the option to switch back and forth, because I always like having a number of different art. Let's open this bad boy up. So first you have one of the discs here. Turn it. You have the same disc right there. Same artwork. But here's where the money comes from. All the special edition stuff. The extras in here just make the deal sweeter. This comes with a Crystal Lake postcard, which I think is super duper fire. Love this. You can turn it around and you can even send this to somebody. This is dope. Not send it to anybody because it's mine, but I love that this is included. And the second thing is this little booklet right here, which is a behind the scenes of the film. And all of this kind of stuff was in the movie. Jared Padalecki's character was looking for his sister. He's putting up these signs everywhere in the same type of art. And here you see boy drowns, he's missing, and all of these different things. Turning on the back, you see the little marijuana plants, because you know the original crew, when they first came, who was the sister, they were looking for a weed field. So I think that's a nice little touch to put here. And of course you have Jason there. You just open it up. It's just a booklet with different behind the scenes stuff in it, but I think it's dope. You got pictures, just an explanation of, you know, different things of the film. More images. Haven't sat down and read this thing, but I just love little stuff like this because it adds to the experience of the movie and makes you appreciate it even more. This little booklet just made it for me. I love this. And the cherry on top here is this. Boom, what is this? Let me show you. They included a full-on poster with this release. This is fire. And then get this. It's a reversible poster, which makes it even more fire. That is so dope. Oh my God. And this thing was only $24 for all of this. So this easily one of my favorite purchases this year. And I'm just so happy I was able to grab this, because it's already sold out on Amazon, and I can only imagine that it's sold out everywhere else. You're not going to be able to get this thing for retail. So just a stunning release from Arrow Video, and all of their special editions are like that. If you ever see an Arrow Video edition of a movie that you love, go ahead and grab it, because they give you nice trinkets and paraphernalia to go along with the movie, man. Cannot stress how excited I am to have this, man. Love it. So the next film is one that I stumbled across just walking into Walmart, and this is why I always tell people, just go into Walmart and see what's at the movie section because you never know. And I was caught so off guard that I didn't even think to record it. I should have actually recorded some of it, but whatever. In a Violent Nature, now this is a DVD, but this slip artwork is just too fire for me to pass up on, dog. In a Violent Nature, then that's the back, I believe, with Johnny is his name. Boom. And then opening up the DVD case is the same, nothing, different here. But this thing was only 12 bucks in the store. And I remember seeing it and I was like, nah, I'll pass on it. But as I kept walking around Walmart, I was like, man, I kind of want it just to have a physical copy in my house. Now there is a Blu-ray that's dropping next month that I am going to buy, but I've noticed some weird things with Shudder. Sometimes their Blu-ray releases won't have a slipcase with them, but the DVD does for whatever reason. There's been a few releases that I've seen that happen, so what I'm gonna do is I bought this for the slipcase just in case the Blu-ray doesn't come with a slip, and I can easily just slide this over it and customize it. You're wondering, like, the DVD case is bigger than the Blu-ray case. All it is taking a nice snippet of scissors and lining this mug up, and now you have a slipcase for your Blu-ray, just in case you ever run into that. I did it with a few movies I already have back there. But one of my favorite films of the year, and it's the reason why I had to have this, because I just wanted to have a version in my collection because of how much I love this film. This movie is a slasher film from the perspective of the killer, so it gives you a different feel for something that we already have been down the road for, and I thoroughly enjoyed what they did with it, especially the last 15 minutes. That part of the movie really makes or breaks it for a lot of people, and for me, it made it because I love what it symbolized, and yeah, so just had to have it because I love this artwork, man. So In a Violent Nature, DVD, only $12. Next film on the list is another one that I just picked up in Walmart because it was already there prior to the release date, and that is Longlegs. This is my favorite horror film of the year, hands down. And it's just a standard Blu-ray, nothing special. I was hoping they would have the 4K in stores, but they didn't. And the reason I just went ahead and bought this is because for whatever reason in my area, the 4K would not arrive if I ordered it online till next week. And I was just like, I'm not waiting on that, bro. Like, I need this movie, yo. I've been counting down the days to have this because I wanted to rewatch it. Don't believe in VODs. I'm never purchasing a film. So I wanted to watch this so bad, and this weekend had it planned up because this is my birthday weekend. I'm like, what better way to treat myself than to watch my favorite horror film? So I had to buy it just so I could have it in my collection to watch it this weekend, and I'm so excited. I actually really dig this artwork. I just think going with an all red case is a statement color sitting on your shelf. You start scrolling down and you see a big ass red case. You're like, what is that? Longlegs is what it is. And I love that it's Longlegs eyes right here. Standard on the side, on the back, on the other side. Now, either later this year or sometime next year, there is going to be a special edition of this film. I don't have any factual things to back this, but I just fully believe that this will definitely have some type of special edition, whether it be a slipcase with some artwork and paraphernalia to come with it, or a steelbook with different things to come with it, because this is just a type of movie that speaks to having a special edition with the serial killer leaving these clues and all these different things, and especially the uproar this film caused within not only the horror community, but the film community, period. I feel like it drove the box office up with that tagline, scariest movie of the decade. So I can definitely see a 4K release, a steelbook, or a special edition slipcase releasing sometime next year, and I'll swing back and get the 4K then. But for now, I'm A-okay with this. As I've said before, I'm not really a 4K junkie to where that's all that matters to me. I just like the artwork, and the artwork is the same, and figured might as well get it now instead of wait until next week. So, Longlegs. So the last joint that I picked up this week is another film that is one of my favorites of the year, and that is Badboys, Ride or Die, and this is the Steelbook. I really wanted the Steelbook more so than just the standard copy. Standard copy is okay, but to me it looks too close to Badboys for Life. The artwork they chose was extremely similar, and I wanted to differentiate this one from the rest because this one is just on a whole different level that I did not expect, and this artwork says the same. So you have the front here with Marcus and Mike. Turn to the side. And the back is what I love. Man, that is super fire. I love this artwork. The back of Miami, them doing the fist pound and it kind of looking like it's drawn. Super dope. Open this bad boy up. 4K to Blu-ray. I love the artwork with the crocodile. Then you open this up like this. Love that inside. And turn that around like that. Love the color palette with this too, man. So this one was $35, had to order it. I doubt it's gonna sell out. I'm not really sure what the temperature check is on this Steelbook, but I know I had to have it. I just prefer something more exclusive than just a standard slipcase. So those are all the films that I purchased over the week. Let me know what you picked up. Maybe it's something that I missed, or even if it's a joint that you've been on the hunt for that's old that you finally got your hands on. And of course, if you are a collector, make your videos, post your Instagram photos on Twitter, whatever social media you use, to send a message that physical media is still a hot commodity for collectors like us. That's why I made these videos. So if you like this kind of content, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, thank you. And until next time, peace. RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy. Instead of banking on it, now rapping is just a hobby.